So it's 4th of July here in the States, Independence Day. And so that means you're going to be surrounded by alcohol and food you shouldn't eat if you're, trying to get lean. And so really this video is just a reminder to folks that are on the journey, folks like me, to stay locked in, right? And so you really have two different options today, right? You have option number one, which is to just not engage, which is the best option, right? That is going to mean you're not going to eat any of the stuff at the party you're at, or your family that you're with. You're not going to drink any beer or any alcohol, and you're not going to have any sodas, or desserts, or cake, or cupcakes, or whatever the fuck is going to be on that table. And that is the best option by far, right? But the more realistic option, honestly, is going to be to give yourself some leeway, right? So if you're starting your journey, I do not recommend giving yourself any leeway, right? You need to stick to it. You need to learn these habits, because you're still creating your mindset, right? Your lean mindset. And so that is the hardest thing to create. And once you get there, once you start thinking lean, you'll be able to make better decisions on compromising on your deficit, on your diet, and it'll be a lot easier, right? So I do not recommend you doing any compromising if you're just starting out. Just stick to it, man. Stick to it, right? But if you're a little bit in, and if you want to, engage a little bit, you're gonna want to first of all, keep your calories low, right? So whatever you eat that day, maybe do some fasting, right? Maybe eat a little bit later in the day, eat something high protein. That could be a little bit low calories, maybe aim for like a 500 to 600 calorie meal. And that'll give you some space for drinks, right? If you're going to engage in drinking, or I think honestly engaging in the drinking is a little bit safer even than eating the food, right? Eating the food is the main problem, right? You eat one hot dog, that is maybe 600, 700 calories right there. You eat a burger, that could be 400 to 500, right? Something around that range, right? Maybe throw some bacon on there, some ketchup, some mayo. It's gonna fuck you up, dude. So don't do it. Don't. The food is the thing, right? But also the alcohol, man. Watch the alcohol, right? And if you're gonna be drinking on 4th of July, stick to liquor, right? Vodka. A shot of vodka is like 90 to 100 calories, depending on what kind of vodka you're having. Have it with like a soda water, and that'll keep it kind of lean, right? And you're gonna want to stick to 2 to 3 drinks. Two is probably the best, right? Because you have more than 2. Your fat loss progress is going to stall. Your muscle building progress is going to stall. 2 leads to 3 to 4 to 5. Next thing you know, you're fucked up, and you're getting up at 12 p.m. the next day, right? So really have to be careful. This is why I'm saying, if you're just starting your journey, it's not recommended to engage at all, right? But if you're a little bit in, 3 months in, 4 months in, you can kind of use these tricks to help you out a little bit, right? I think what I've learned that's helped me a lot is to actually track your drinks, right? And I know it's painful because you don't want to be thinking about the damage you're doing. But dude, we're on the Lean is Law journey, right? We keep ourselves accountable. We check in with ourselves, and we're real, right? We keep it real around here. So log those drinks, man. It's painful. Whatever app you're using to track, and pre-log them, right? You can even pre-log them, and that's something that I do, right? That's a tip for you all. I'll log my 3 drinks in there, right? Maybe, hey, I'm gonna have 3 seltzers. Boom. Log them in, and you can already see in whatever app you're using, how much space you really have to go out and have fun, right? And if you're going over those, same thing. You're going to want to log them as you drink them. But yeah, y'all, logging is going to be very, very important And it's just going to show you where you're at. So when you're done with your drinks, don't stay out too late. You'll be able to kind of see there and see like, okay, I can eat this much. I'll have this meal at home, and you'll see what you can fit in so that you're not starving when you get home and you end up having some slop like Carl's Jr. or McDonald's or whatever the hell is open on 4th of July, right? So careful, y'all. Just a reminder to be careful, I guess, is the point of this video, right? I'm not gonna lie to you all. I'm budgeting in some drinks, right? I'm having a good time. I weighed myself today, lost 2 pounds. I'm seeing some definition, y'all. My abs are getting more clear, feeling fucking good, y'all. So I'm gonna have a good time tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I'm budgeting in a few drinks, 3 drinks. I'm gonna get away with. I'm gonna fast for the morning. I'll have a meal in the afternoon, and then I'm gonna go to the party that my friend is throwing, and I'm gonna have my 3 drinks, and that is it, right? And that is the lean mentality, right? We stay locked in. We have a little bit of slip ups here and there, but the next day we're back on it, right? So, anyways, this is just a quick video. Reminder to stay locked in. Maybe you're even stronger than I am. You're not even engaging. If that's you, props to you, man. Have a great day. Get some good sleep, get a workout in, get your steps in. Feel good today. Feel good if you have that. If you have the power to just not engage today, and but sometimes you gotta dance with the devil, as they say, right? And I'll be dancing with the devil a little bit tomorrow, but you best know Sunday we're back in, man. We're back in meals, meal prep, steps, everything. Sleep, the most important, right? But yeah, man, just a reminder, stay locked in. Don't go too far with everything today. Don't binge on food. Watch out with all the tasty food that's going to be out there. Don't think about it. If you're going to drink in moderation. Pre-log your drinks. Keep it simple, and yeah, man, reminder, we're all in this together. Let's keep each other accountable. Let's stay lean. Let's keep on the lean journey. And have a little fun if you're gonna have some fun, and live a little, talk to some people. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. So anyway, stay locked in.